Welcome, Cozy Gamers. Aenne is here, and we're about to cover two dog or pet centric games that are very casual, very, just pick them up when you feel like it, and just, come back to them when you're ready to play them again. Now, both of these games are free keys that I got, so yay to me, we got more free keys. And then I also thank you guys, I made it to over 135 subscriptions right now, so thank you so much for that as well. So not to beat around the bush here, because these two games are pretty short, so let's just go ahead and just get into it. The first game I have is a Nintendo Switch game. It's my first Nintendo Switch game I've actually covered exclusively where you can actually see footage of me playing it on my Switch. And it's Dogotchi Virtual Pet. There we go. Only took me 2 times to get that name right. And this is very reminiscent of the little handhelds. They were really popular years ago. I think they still sell them now. The Tomodachi's, where you had a pet. In this case, they're dogs. This is specifically for dogs. And you are taking care of your dog. So it's your pet. You feed it. You have it go to sleep. You take care of it. You clean it up. And you also can go and play mini games. So as you continue on and your pet grows older, then, there will be more games for you to be had based on what the amount that I played. But yes, the game is super retro. Like it's pixel art at its finest back in the day. And you can decorate. There's 2 different areas of the screen that you can decorate for your pets. So you can have a house or trees or a fence or a bush if you choose to. There's 3 pets to pick out. The only thing is I'm not sure. There is a deluxe version of the game. I have the base game, so I'm not sure what it adds in addition. I can't seem to find what it actually has. I'll put it in the comments below or once I figure out, but there is a deluxe version. It is currently on sale on the Switch, the deluxe version. You can get it for, according to me, it's $1.99 on my Nintendo store on the website. It's $1.99 for me. But yeah, no, this game is really cute. It's just really reminiscent of the old style little Tamagotchis that you would carry on your keychain or attach it to your book bag, depending on what age you pick them up. So yeah, if you like very simple and brief game experience with a nice, just that retro appeal of like old style games, then this game would be for you. Normally, looks like the Pet Deluxe Edition is $1.99. But the actual regular game is $12.99. So if you feel like you enjoy these kind of games where you just pop in, check on your pet, and keep going, then this is the game for you. It is real time, so there are consequences in the sense of if you don't come back to check on your pet. As to what those consequences are, I don't know because I could not do that to my poor little pet. So there is that. So you got to make sure you keep up with them. And then there's also an option that you can actually free your dog. You won't be able to play with them again, but you are able to free them if you don't have a chance to check up on them with so many days. Because this game, it's going to be like a constant brief daily game versus it doesn't like once you close out, it stops where it is. No, that's not the case. This game will continue on virtually for your pet. So you got to make sure you do take care of it almost daily. I don't know how many days, maybe 2 days at most you can get away without, feeding it, giving it hygiene. The dog does get very hungry really quick, especially if you do activities with it. So you need to feed it. And then of course you have to clean up after itself because it will also poop And you'll have the little poopy with the little smelly thing, which is, at least it's not real life poop. So in my book, that's a good thing. The second game and final game that we'll be covering in this video is called Fatpets. I'll admit the name is a little off-putting. For some reason, it comes off as very negative, but this game doesn't seem as bad as you would think with that kind of name. It's actually a puzzle game where you use bubbles to move around your adorable pet. You have a choice to choose your different pets, which include a fish and a little fish bowl. And your goal is to use these bubbles and to move the pet through the level. And the goal is to, of course, complete the level. But here's where there's different levels of what the game can be difficult or also very hard, depending on how you choose to approach it. I approached it more of as a casual, let's just get it done. If I could get the apple, because you can get them to get fed and as you go through. And, I chose that route. But if you really want to be completely into the physics part of this game, then you're able to do some crazy things. They say it's, they're one of their taglines and their summary is easy to pick up, satisfying the master. And I completely agree with the second portion that while it's easy for us to pick it up, if you really want to completely feel like this game is, mastered, then that's where you're going to have to run into, running around and trying to figure out which ways bubbles that you need to do, because the bubbles they float, but you don't have infinite bubbles. You actually have a bar on the side that fills up as well. It depletes and then it fills back up again once you use all the bubbles that are stored, and then you move them around. I did some interesting little things, but the notion is the actual pet itself does not actually move. It is the pet doesn't move unless the bubbles move it or you force it with the bubbles to move. So I think that's where the name comes from. Still not a fan of the name, but it is a very casual puzzle game. Think of it as like a ping ball machine, but in the sense of sending out the little marbles in there. You're just going to be using a bunch of bubbles to get your pet to move across to get to the end. Now, there are things that will hurt you, so be careful of that. Anything that looks sharp will make you restart the level. So that's where the difficulty starts to come in, especially in certain areas. I think one level, I think it was already the third or the fourth level, I got stuck there for a little bit because I had to figure out how this worked in order to get through it. But overall, I think if you like puzzle games, you don't mind the title, and you like pets, and you really want to engage yourself in something that's challenging, that can be challenging, then this game would be for you. Graphic wise, I wouldn't say it's anything to write home about in terms of it's cutesy, but it's like a reality. I don't even think I want to use the word reality. It's not pixel art, it's not cutesy art. It is strictly a game that, it knows what it is. So it didn't focus on the graphics, which they're fine for this type of game. It gives you the textile style. I still don't think I said that word correctly. That makes it look like it's one style game or another, because really that's not what this game is about. It's more about solving the puzzles with those bubbles, not your finite number of bubbles. See, do you just want to complete the level, which you can, or you can go and get the apples. I believe there's about 29 levels, at least on the first page. I made it I'm not sure actually how many levels I made it through. I lost count because I started getting slightly frustrated because I wasn't trying to play it as in, just finish it. I was actually trying to play it to actually start getting everything on the map because I like to do that in the games if I can. So, but yeah, no, I think this game will be good. Its price is it's pretty good too. This game just came out on June 30th on Steam. As far as I'm aware, this is only a Steam game, and it's $4.99. You can wait till it goes on sale. Of course, it's $4.99. I mean, it's not a. It's for the type of game it is. I think that's a fair price for this game. All right, cozy gamers. Those are two pet-centric games that I reviewed. It's one of more of my shorter videos than I normally do. But what do you guys think? Is there another pet game that I should be covering besides these, or is there one that you think I should maybe focus on another video? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. As always, please like and subscribe if you like my content, if you like this video and you want to see more from me as well for the subscriptions. With that being said, cozy gamers, I'll see you on our next journey.